just might win a brand new Toyota Tundra. Make sure you're downloading the latest version of the FC Dallas app to participate in tonight's sweepstakes.
Rodrigo, felicidades para calificar a los playoffs un año más. ¿Cómo siente el equipo después de...
Que nada, seguir trabajando para lo que viene, pero es un lindo mimo para todos nosotros y para todo el grupo.
Obviously, we're very happy. This group, that was our first goal for the year is to qualify for the playoffs and clinch a spot in the playoffs. So obviously, we're very happy and just very proud of every player in this group and every member of the technical staff and this whole group together.
We're gonna go to Austin David first.
Roger, congratulations on another year of clinching playoffs. You've been a part of every single year that this team has made the playoffs. What have you seen just from your first year with the club to now that has been consistent in the way that you guys have been able to make the postseason every year?
Rodrigo, estuviste acá en este club en cada año que este club calificó para los playoffs. Desde tu primer año acá hasta ahora, ¿qué miraste?
Nada, siempre creo que el objetivo era clasificar, era conseguir cosas con el club, así que nada, trabajamos para eso, nos sacrificamos todo el año para lograr los objetivos planteados a principio de año y lograrlo es muy lindo, pero este grupo no se conforma y quiere ir por más este año.
Yeah, I think over each and every single year, we've proven that we continue to work to try and achieve those goals that we set for ourselves at the beginning of the year. We work through the entire year. We continue to push even when things aren't going well. So I think for me, that's the thing I've seen the most is just the consistency in the work that this group continues to put in each and every day.
Go to Mike Ramal.
Thank you, Jackie. Rodri, bueno, te quería felicitar primero con la victoria y el gol de esta noche. Te quería preguntar sobre los goles de hoy. Bueno, dos de los tres que pudieron anotar son goles que parece que son que se practican durante los entrenamientos, ¿no? ¿Qué tanto crédito se dan esos goles a lo que se practica en la semana, día a día? Y la segunda parte de la pregunta, el gol que te asistió Martín Ojeda, el tipo de jugador que se ha convertido esta temporada, ¿qué tan clave ha sido para el grupo este año para asegurar los playoffs? Gracias.
Uy, pará, que me olvidé. La primera, creo que... em, ya me olvidé la pregunta, che. ¿Cuál era, Mike? Repetime, por favor.
Tranquilo. Los dos de los tres goles parece que son...
Obvio, sí, sí, ahora sí. Sí, obviamente. Obviamente que practicamos, que hacemos movimientos a veces automatizados que se trabajan en la semana. Y bueno, eso se ve plasmado en los partidos. En este nos salió bien. La pelota parada, después el derrama y el tercero también, las diagonales esas que le hacen tanto mal a la defensa, me parece que se demuestra lo que intentamos hacer en cada partido, a veces nos sale mejor, a veces no tan bien, pero bueno, tenemos una idea, creo que le demostramos todo el año, así que muy contento por eso. Y con respecto a Martín, Martín trabaja todo el año y es un chico que labura muy bien, que es muy humilde, que sabe lo que quiere. Yo lo conozco desde Argentina, jugamos juntos en Racing y, y es un chico callado, pero muy trabajador, muy respetuoso, así que me alegra mucho su presente y ojalá que lo tengamos acá mucho tiempo y lo podamos disfrutar.
Yeah, I think it's obviously something that we work on constantly throughout the week. Sometimes it's almost automatic that we know that we need to work on that we're going to work on those set pieces. And sometimes in the games they don't come out well. They don't turn out the way that we practice them or that we hoped. A lot of times based on the defense too, but it's something that we always continue to work hard on together. And in terms of Martin, just really happy for him and the way that he's showing out. He's a really humble guy, somebody that knows what he wants and continues to push forward each and every day. He's a guy that's quiet, but he's so incredibly hardworking. I've known him before he arrived here. We faced off a couple of times in Argentina when I was at Racing, and he's just a really great teammate to have, and I'm really happy for him.
We'll go to Michael Citro.
Rodrigo, congratulations on the goal and the win and clinching the playoff spot. Just curious, the end of the game was probably a little bit more complicated than you guys would have liked it. What was FC Dallas doing, or were they doing anything differently to create problems the last 10 minutes plus stoppage time for you guys?
El fin del partido aparece más complicado que querían ustedes. ¿Qué ha sido para complicar este fin del partido?
Bueno, obviamente ellos lo tenían que ir a buscar para conseguir el descuento y poder acercarse en el marcador. Tienen jugadores muy buenos, de mucha calidad y nos complicaron, obviamente. Tuvieron que poner mucha gente en ataque y bueno, creo que hicimos un buen trabajo. Pudimos sostener el resultado y llevarnos los 3 puntos que nos clasificaron a los playoffs nuevamente.
Yeah, I think at the end of the game it was just something where they're a really difficult and complicated rival, and we knew that they were never going to be out of the game. And at the end they were really pushing and trying to get themselves back in. And after they got that goal, they continued to push and try and get themselves back into the game. But at the end of the day, I think I'm really proud of how the team handled that and handled the pressure, and especially to be able to get the win and qualify for the playoffs again.
We'll go back to Austin.
Rodrigo, just being able to score in the way that you did, it's been 2 years since your last goal. What have you kind of just done from your game to kind of work on those set piece moments, trying to get yourself in position to try and score?
Hace casi 2 años en que marcaste. ¿En qué has trabajado en tu partido para tener más oportunidades para marcar en gol?
No, son cosas que lo trabajo siempre en la semana. Lo estaba buscando, hacía mucho ya, ¿sí? Hacía mucho que quería hacer un gol, no se me venía dando. Pero bueno, creo que trabajando día a día y poniéndole énfasis a eso, al trabajo, las cosas llegan. Así que nada, contento con todo el equipo, contento por el gol que ayuda a la victoria del equipo y a seguir por más. Y ojalá que sea el primero de muchos y nada, feliz por el momento del equipo.
Yeah, as I said, it's something that we work on every week in training, right? It's something that we continue to push and work on, and obviously it's been a while since I was able to score, but that doesn't mean that the work ever stopped. We put an emphasis on those things because if we're able to score, we're helping make the team better. And thankfully it went in tonight, and just really happy with this whole team and obviously the goal to be able to help the team get the win tonight, and hopefully it's just the first of many.
All right, we're going to wrap up there. Thank you, Rodri, and congratulations again.
Bye, thank you.
Well, thank you, Jackie. We're so excited, and we have a lot of gratitude with the club, with the fans that has supported us this year. And one more time, we qualified for the playoffs. It's a credit for that group of players that had a big heart and a big love for the club too, and a lot of passion for what they do. So I'm very happy. It's a special night today. Coming here to Dallas in a very difficult city to play against, and and we won, scored 3 goals. I thought we played an excellent 75 minutes. And the reaction of Dallas in the last part was very good as well. It complicated the game. But we finally clinched, and that was the first objective, and we're happy.
We're going to open things up with Michael Citro.
Oscar, congratulations on making the playoffs again, and the victory tonight. That's Orlando's first road victory in Dallas, so you got to go and beat your old team. You had a very good game plan coming out, and the team did a good job of implementing it in the first half. You guys had more than 60% of the possession. What was the idea coming in? This is not what we're used to seeing from Orlando on the road. Usually it's more reactive and more counterattacking than it was tonight.
Well, I've seen, I thought it was a clear idea that we had with the players during the week after our game in Columbus, that we wanted to have more domination of the ball and more compromise and trying to look for the spaces with personality. That was our compromise with the players. And I think that is what I saw on the pitch. I saw them moving everywhere and providing support to their teammates when they have the ball. Our line of passing was very correct, the occupation of the spaces as well. So we had a very complete half. In the second half, we had periods where we showed the same, and we could probably score the 4 goal. But at the end, we started defending low. We lost control of the ball, and Dallas pushed, sent numbers, and complicated those last 15 minutes. Credit to them too. I thought that they did a good job in that part. But once again, we're happy. The game plan worked, and the boys clinched it. And congratulations to everybody who's involved in our club and the fans.
We're going to go to Mike Gramajo.
Thank you, Jackie. Profe, congratulations on the victory tonight and making the playoffs for a 5th consecutive year. I wanted to ask you, obviously, you guys started the season pretty slow, and then all of a sudden this summer, things just turned around in all aspects. The team started scoring, started dominating the games, controlling the games. I'm just kind of curious, what were you where in this season were you able to kind of tell your players, or in a way kind of inspire your players to kind of turn things around to basically put you guys where you're at today? Was there an exact moment sometime this year where you and your players basically got together and basically were able to turn things around?
Right. Yeah, I will remark 2 things. The first one is, and I know it's not natural that we forgot, but in the first semester we had a lot of challenges completing the lineups just due to absences in the Copa America and the Eurocopa and the qualifications for the World Cup, the calls-ups, and we have a few players that are very important for us right now that were in that period of adaptation. I recognize too that I was looking for the best formation, and sometimes that probably didn't help us. But all those things made us not to get the best of the results, despite that we really play well many of those games that we didn't win. But now we have found the cohesiveness and the connections again. I think the endurance that the boys had during the year is for us an honor to see. I think the heart that they put for this club is great, and they have transformed again the season. So we haven't done yet. We still have a journey to navigate. The boys are in a good mentality. Today we're going to celebrate that the team qualify one more time, and then try to qualify in the best position in the standings. That will be the next objective.
We'll go over to Austin.
Oscar, 5 years now with you at the helm, 5 years clinching playoffs. Players have come and gone, a lot of mainstays. We're just talking to Rodrigo. He's been here since the very beginning. But from your perspective, what has been a consistent for you as a coach that has helped you make playoffs every year that you have been here?
Working with the responsibility and the respect that we have for our fans and the club, all the people who works around us, they inspire us to push. And the results when you do all those things normally are good. The other part is that we were a team who overcome a lot of difficulties. And probably that's one of the things that we install in this period. We don't give up, we push. And at this moment, Orlando City is that one, that culture that represent our city and that represent our culture.
We're gonna go back to Michael.
Oscar, it's a good problem to have, but what's it like for you with having Ramiro in form, having Duncan playing well lately, and Luis Muriel? They're really making it difficult for you to make your lineup sheet out every game. I mean, what is it like for you as a coach to have kind of everybody sort of clicking at the same time?
I think it's the best that we can have at this moment, is that the boys are performing well, that we have those options in the line, that the boys that are starting are doing a great job and they're competing among themselves. Nothing but good news is for the coach, knowing that you have those many players that can start it and can be taking care of the team. So they know that I'm very transparent and responsible for the decisions in this club. The people who work, the people who is responsible, the people who runs and work well normally play, and they have the responsibility to perform. That makes us all better. That definitely just makes us all better, but everybody grows.
We'll go back to Mike.
Oscar, I'm kind of curious. Obviously, there's 3 regular season games left to the season. Yes, the team has made the playoffs. How do you kind of keep your players focused right now for these last 3 games? And obviously to make sure, obviously not to get too distracted, you made the playoffs, but to finish the regular season in good form to go into the playoffs.
At this point, we achieved, and we already got this qualification for the playoffs. The boys were talking inside the locker room that tomorrow we will be thinking on sustaining that position in the 4th. The next game is Wednesday. We have to refocus and try to win at home. We still have 3 games that are not an easy games, and we want to add the most points we can and qualify the highest position we can. So I would say that it's like we have done in this journey during this year. It's just one game at a time. Now we're happy. We have to enjoy that achievement, but tomorrow surely we'll be focused on just thinking on Philadelphia.
Anything else for Oscar? All right, we'll wrap up there, Oscar. Congratulations again. We'll see you soon.
Oh, thank you all.